What's going on, beautiful people? Today's video is going to be about product research and using Viral Launch's product discovery to do that product research. Okay, so we're going to do a full walkthrough of Viral Launch's product discovery tool, how to use it step by step. Then we're also just going to do product research in general and hopefully find some winners. All right, guys. So if you're looking to do more product research, looking to get better at product research, still looking for your winning product, this is a perfect video for you to kind of dig into my brain, my screen, to figure out how my thought process works on finding winning products, which I've found a ton of the last 3 years of me selling on Amazon. So make sure you guys watch to the very end, right, to learn everything you possibly can to implement in your business. So all right, guys, let's get into it. So we're on the back end of Viral Launch, right? So this is the plans, right? If you don't have Viral Launch already, and if you need it, I do have a discount here, FBA Secret Agents. All right, so this is actually for 40% off, which is a whopping $381 off a $1,000 plan, which is crazy. If you're not looking for an annual plan, guys, right, $990 is too much for you for 1 year. You can do monthly here, which again, we have a discount for as well, which is 20% off per month. So no matter what, guys, you're going to save a ton, right? So the code is FBA Secret Agents, and also the link is in the description below if you need it. All right, guys. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go over to product discovery, and we're going to go to hit search. All right, so we're in now, guys, right? So we're in the product discovery, and this is the back end of Viral Launch. And what this tool is going to do for us is literally sort through millions and millions and millions of products on Amazon to make our job easier to do product research. All right, guys. And so first of all, I just want to go through step by step of how this works. That way you can go back and use every single one of these tools in product discovery, right? So we got the product one right here. So we can literally sort by sales per month right here, right? Units per month, monthly revenue, price, and review count, okay? So some of my favorite criteria, right, is around 3,000 to 12,000, somewhere in that range, right? I don't like finding super competitive product niches. I like to do something on the lesser side and work your way up, especially if you're new to this. So around that range is great, guys. Price, around that 13 to 30 mark to make sure your margins are going to stay up, right? If we go down to like $7 a product, the FBA fees are going to eat us alive, and we're going to have 10 to 20% product margins when we want 40, 30, somewhere in that range percent margins, right? So next, guys, is review count. I like to keep this around the 100 mark, somewhere around that range, right? 105, 120, 99, whatever you have to do, right? So play around with that, but just keep the competition low, right? And the higher the reviews for the competition, the harder for you is to enter that market and sell your own product, right? So keep that in mind. Categories here, I love arts, crafts, and sewing. Baby, don't like clothing, shoes, and jewelry, right? Too many returns. Computer and accessories, I just like the accessories here, not computers. Electronics, no. Too many defect rates. Groceries, no. Health and household, okay. Industrial, scientific, kitchen and dining. Office products, pet supplies, sports and outdoors. Just be careful of a lot of clothing in here, and do stick to the sports stuff. Toys and games, I hate, too trendy. Automotive is okay because there's a lot of gadgets that go for your car, like window screens, window protectors, car wipes, things like that. Obviously, you're not going to sell car parts, but maybe, anyways, beauty and personal care. If you got, experience in this field, it's great. But if not, not so much. Camera and photo, again, just for camera and photo accessories. Cell phone accessories, just for cell phone accessories, right? Collectibles and fine art, no. Digital music, no. Handmade products, no. Home and kitchen, let's see. Musical instruments, patio, lawn and garden, tools and home improvement. And those are the categories I like, guys, right? And all we have to do is go to show products here. And Viral Launch is going to sort through hundreds and hundreds of products for us, right, within our criteria. And all we have to do to go look at these products, like tomato seeds right here, is we just go click right here, and we're on that page on Amazon, right, guys? So it's super handy to sort through thousands and thousands of products, right? They'll also tell you, if they're popular results, right? So meaning a lot of people searching this stuff are getting the same product as you. They'll be like, hey, be careful. A lot of people potentially are sourcing this, so stay away, right? And so going down, we can just keep going through hundreds and hundreds of pages. A little tip is I like to go straight to page 10 and then go back down and go straight to page 20. And that way, no one searching the criteria I'm searching is going this far because everybody's lazy, right? Humans are lazy by nature. And so I'll leg up on that. And I know people aren't going this far to do product research. Okay, guys? So I'm already starting to see some cool products, cotton placemats. We got nature green. What is this right here? Sorry, that's not part of the video, but this has caught my eye, my ADD. is looking at something really cool. All right, guys, so you already see how random and cool of products you can find on Amazon, right? So let's go back up before we start digging in some more products like that. I want to talk about the keyword tool, okay? So same thing with categories, right? We can select the same categories as here. And then right here, we can actually start digging through keyword monthly searches, okay? So keyword phrases people are searching on Amazon that are, resulting in people buying products, okay? So what we're gonna do is just, find real demand, right? People are searching, let's say, baby bath towel, right? And we're gonna figure out, keywords like that are super high in demand, but really low in supply, okay? So this is a great alternative method to do product research, right? So I usually skip average monthly sales. I only care about revenue, right, guys? So price and revenue are gonna filter this out anyway, so this doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna go through that 3,000 to 12,000 range again here, guys. Average price 13 to 30, right? We want to stay below 30. That way our first order from our manufacturer isn't $10,000, $20,000, right? If you get up to that $50, $60 product, your first order is going to be so expensive, right? So we're standing there just to protect you guys right there. Going around that 100 mark again, right? We can even put keyword phrases into this. That way we find ones we really want to find, right? So like that baby bath towel, right? So I put baby in keyword phrases right here, and then I can start finding other cool ideas, right? So I can hit show keywords here. And again, we get this popular result, which you see a lot of this on the first pages, right? That's why I say go to page 10, page 20. We can see monthly volume right here, right? This is less than 200 searches per month, so I don't care about this. I don't want anything to do with this. 10,000 searches right here, so that's great. So let's hit this guy right here. And this is a Valentine's Day outfit, right? So this is something I would only want to sell during Valentine's Day, and it's really not year-round, so I don't really care about that, right? So we're seeing a lot of less than 200. So the way to fix that, guys, is go to advanced filters here and go down to estimated search volume. I'm gonna put the minimum to 1,000 here. So 1,000 searches per month is a good place to start. This means that it gets enough traffic where enough sales are gonna happen for you to make money, but also the competition is not gonna be crazy high down there, right, guys? So we're gonna hit show keywords. So we got rid of all those pesky under 200s, right? And so let's, practice what I preach here, go straight to page 10 here. And we can start looking at funny baby onesies, baby Jesus. Obviously there's gonna be a lot of baby clothing here, which we don't want, but baby was just something that popped in my head, and we're gonna roll with the example. Baby Yoda mug, let's look at this, right? Okay, so this is awesome. So we know baby Yoda is flying off the shelf, right, guys? So let's look at sales right here. This is super cool. Okay, so once that's loaded, right, we can start looking at sales. So we ignore these sponsored ones, right, guys? We just go straight to the organic ones. We have 6,000 sales, 31,000, 11,000, 13,000 reviews, 19, 10, 0, 4, 26. Okay, so they're selling like crazy. First thing to know, right, guys, before you run off and start selling this thing, you're probably going to need rights from Disney to sell Baby Yoda products. But if that is not the case, right, if you do the research and this is okay, this would be a great product, but I'm guessing that you're going to need some rights. But this is something we probably can't sell, right? But we just found a crazy cool niche just like that. And I'm sure if you made it look a lot like this cute baby alien, right? So they're not using Yoda at all in here, but it looks a lot like Baby Yoda. You can sell this, right? This is not copyrighted. This is kind of just a knockoff good, right? So that's why they're not using Yoda or Star Wars in their title. That way they don't have any copyright issues, okay? So maybe these guys will go down after a while, maybe not. I'm not sure. You have to do some more research, talk to an IP guy. But it's something that's a really cool niche. And I'm sure it's making tons and tons of money and will continue to make tons and tons of money. So going back, guys, right, on the keyword research tool, that's how it works, right? And going Baby Yoda mug to look a little deeper, it gets 15,000 searches a month. So it's got super high demand. And you saw how low the reviews are, right? So average price was $18, right, around that range, guys. Margin around 83%, which is obviously makes sense, right? Because it's just a little mug, right, that you put in a little box, so it's really small, ships light, doesn't cost a lot to make, and if it's $18, say it costs $1 to make, you're going to pocket the difference, right? And that's a pretty good margin right there. So that's how it works, guys. Obviously, it just goes on and on and on and on, but let's move on just for the sake of it, guys, right? Because we have other things to cover, but keyword is probably my favorite search method at this moment in time. But brand and category are also super awesome. All right, guys, so we're on brand now, right? So this is actually finding different brands on Amazon that we can kind of hack, funnel hack, so to speak, if you guys are familiar with that term, and kind of see what they're selling and see what they're doing that's super successful, and we can kind of mimic their success, right? So the first thing is growth rate, right, guys? And so I like to put insane mode right here because it's fun, but it's saying they're growing at a super high rate. We could do success level, total monthly revenue. Again, just make sure you guys understand that this is total monthly revenue as a whole brand, so not just a product. So these numbers are going to be massive, right? And so if you want to find a brand that's doing max 1 million, that's pretty realistic, okay? But we're going to leave this blank just to show you guys, the most broad example. We got average net profit, monthly sales, average price. 13 to 30 is still good here, guys. Number of products. If you want a brand with a lot of products or just a few, right? Total review count. So, again, this is it's really hard to tell what you're looking for. And it doesn't matter if they have 1,000 reviews as total as a brand or 1 million, what a good product looks like. So I don't like to limit myself by total review count. So average review count is something I do like to play with, right? So around that 105 mark max again, we go down and hit show brands. And I know, guys, I skipped the advanced filters, but again, just play around if you need it. But I really don't mess with those unless it's like a keyword tool or I'm looking for something super specific, okay? So we go down and we could see all these different brands on Amazon, right? They have products 10,000, 453, 12,000 monthly sales, 7 million, 3 million, or 2.3 million, I should say. 3 million's right here. Got a little ahead of myself. Average price around $28. Average reviews, 613. I guess this would be total reviews, right? Monthly revenue, right? 165 million. These were the units, right? I don't know if I clarified that or not, but this is actual sales. Success, top 1% on Amazon. Growth, insane mode. Okay, so all we have to do to look at these brands is click this little view on Amazon, right? And we can start pulling up the Chrome extension here and start looking at those products. Obviously, we're not going to sell NCA goods because those are licensed, but we can keep going down and keep going down. And I obviously go to page 10, right? We can ignore the clothing, right? And we could have avoided that if I just put the categories I wanted. I was just kind of being lazy for the sake of the video. But home and kitchen would be a great place to look right here. So we look here, we got all sorts of stuff. We got tablecloths, right? A little electronics. Let's see here, sofa sleep cover. That'd be interesting, right? Only 242 reviews. And we pull up Viral Launch's Chrome extension right here and start looking at the revenue and everything like that. So once that's loaded, right, guys, we can see that the tablecloth is doing 54,000 in sales, which is crazy. The wall charger 15,000. I really was curious about that sofa cover, 60,000. Wow. Okay, so 242 reviews. So sofa slip cover. I'm really interested about that. But moving on, guys, we have one more section to cover. If I could, I would talk about the sofa covers all freaking day, but we just don't have the time, okay? So that's brand, guys. Let's do category now. So category, guys, is a lot like keywords, but the different categories on Amazon, okay? So it's kind of like demand and supply in these subcategories on Amazon, right? If you go to the best sellers, the BSR list on Amazon, it's separated by, home and kitchen, sports and outdoors. This is going down to subcategories, right? So if you go to sports and outdoors, you can go to yoga mats, you can go to, yoga mats with carrying cases, things like that. I'm not sure if that's the exact category, but you get my drift there, right, guys? So let's start plugging these things in. I got all categories selected again. Start to hit off the ones you don't care about, right? But for the sake of time, I'm going to leave that there. So total monthly revenue in this case is for the whole category itself, the subcategory. So we're going to leave that blank because we don't want to limit ourselves, because it doesn't matter how much it's doing in revenue, right? Because say, there's one category that only does 10,000 in revenue, for the whole category, but there's only, one product in there. Well, that category is doing 10,000. So it's very relative, right, guys? So we don't care about that. Average price, we do care about that at 13 to 30, right? Average monthly sales, okay. Total review count, don't care about that. Average review count, we can go, to that 0 to 100 range again, right, guys? Just like last time in brands. And then let's just do a broad search right here. And we start getting ideas this way, right, guys? So we got arts and crafts right here. So we have kits, automotive, hoses and clamps, maybe not for us. Trombones for books. Again, CDs, vinyls, this stuff's gonna be checked out for you, but we're just gonna go sort through it just for the sake. Going down, right, guys, battery accessories, microfiber. That's interesting, right? Monthly sales, 154,000. Reviews, 135,000. Average price, $26, which is great. 2.4 million in revenue, right? 2 on the opportunity scale, 5 on the maturity. Maturity just means how long it's been around. Opportunity is this Viral Launch saying what the potential is, right, versus, supply versus demand, right? So microfiber is saying opportunity is pretty low in this thing, according to Viral Launch. So gift boxes, the next one with the high opportunity score. So let's just trust Viral Launch and see what they say here and see what we come up with. So we're in gift boxes, right, guys? The best sellers list for this. So it's like going to best sellers right here, but going all the way down to gift boxes, but we just got there a lot quicker, right? And we can see all these different ones for different holidays, right? proposal box, right? Just large, gift ones, some generic ones. I'm sure some Valentine ones here with the holiday not too long ago. And we have all different seasons, holidays, everything like that. So next, guys, we want to figure out, what is selling the best, right? And so what we do is we actually go to best sellers right here and we hit see more. Okay, then all the best sellers pop up right here. And what we're going to look for is, a box, one of these boxes that are doing high sales with the least amount of reviews. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull up the Viral Launch Chrome extension here. Okay, guys, so it takes a bit to load and they don't really like those pages that much, but it does work. It just, for some reason, it pops up duplicates. Something you just got to deal with, right? No Chrome extension works really well on this bestseller list, but we can still tell what's going on, right? So we have 42,000 in sales, 829, 20,000 in sales at 269. So that's pretty good. Let's go down. Let's find some low review count ones. So this guy's doing 10,000 at 40 reviews, right? Which is excellent. So I'm going to keep that in mind, right, guys? So I can go back to his listing here in a second. Let's go find some more. 67 reviews at 8,000. Okay, that's great. 55 reviews at 11,000. Keep going down. Obviously, you keep going down, the sales will get less and less just overall, right? But we found a few that are great. 18 reviews, 1,800, which isn't terrible, right, for first starting. But I'd rather have 39 reviews to do 3,000, 4,000 in sales. But let's look at those first ones with low reviews and see how easy they would be to manufacture. Okay, so we go down. The first one had 40, right? And so we hit this guy. And we open this in a new tab. 40 ratings, right? 4.6 stars, which is just a little box, right? But, a 10 pack of these guys, right, which would cost maybe, 30 cents, 40 cents, because they're going to come unfolded and shipped that way. It's going to be really small, right? This is just one of those perfect products that's super lightweight, super cheap, obviously durable because it's not going to, be vulnerable during shipping, right? And be super easy to start, right? And good for every holiday. Something like that would be super cool. Let's go find the other guy with the low reviews. 55 right here, he was doing pretty good. And we got a little nicer box, right? So if you want to do something a little nicer, a little higher price point, again, it doesn't hit that $13 price mark, but again, we have leeway either way, right? If it's super cheap to manufacture, super light with FBA fees, this makes this a lot more doable, right, guys? It's a nice box. It's gonna be something super cheap to make still, right, guys? And it'd be, cheap to ship, cheap to do everything, right? So it's one of those cool products that sells a crap ton during holidays, right? Amazon Choice, Valentine's Day gift box. So it'd be something to start really easily, right? It has a ribbon and it's got cool colors. So that is it, guys. That is Viral Launch in a nutshell. We found some really cool products, which I, didn't plan, but that was awesome. If you guys like that, it was super helpful. Comment down below, just Viral Launch, right? Just, commenting Viral Launch, on the YouTube video will help push this to other Viral Launch, watchers and, help expose my video to help more people, right? So comment down below if this is super helpful. Again, subscribe if you want more Viral Launch content, more product research content in general, and obviously like this video to help to push to more people and let me know that my content is good so I keep putting it out there. Right, guys, that is it. Hope this was helpful and we'll see you on the next one.